Hey guys, what is up? Scott from Civic Edge Lifestyle here, and welcome to my second video today. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to do social media marketing properly and what has been working for me. So, I wanted to do actually more so a video of the difference between social media marketing and email marketing because there are some differences. But I figured instead we'll start off this new playlist with this video instead. Because I know that a lot of people want to turn to social media marketing simply because, the traffic is a little bit different. Like the traffic, you can get it, it's more in a sense targeted, and it's more it's a freer way of doing it. It's just you have to trade time for money. Now I personally don't rely on social media marketing too much, and I say that because I don't like to rely on it simply because I know that building a business requires money eventually, and I don't like doing things without investment. And I say that because it's faster to build your business by investing rather than going to social media and doing this for free. And honestly, if you do the social media marketing, you have to trade your time, which could also still waste money. So, there's one way that's quicker, and then you got this way that's a little bit slower. However, I do use social media marketing during my day, and I will show you guys a little bit about what I know. So if we scroll down a little bit further here, I know that I've got it on a Google Docs, but I will show you guys my Facebook in a little bit, and I'll show you guys what I do on Facebook. I do this across all the platforms I use, which I use mainly. I use Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn, but LinkedIn, I make my posts a little more professional just because it's a more it's not, LinkedIn isn't really one of those sites where you go and post kind of like Facebook and Twitter and stuff like that. It's a little more professional. So when you go to LinkedIn, you got to make your posts a little more professional, because everyone on there, like, you can get leads off of LinkedIn. You just need to be a little more professional because it is a type job type slash business type social media. But anyway, here's the things that I want to talk about, and it's know your audience. And I know that you can see 1, 3, 4, or 5. It's because I kind of used ChatGPT to kind of make me a list that was more how do I word this? It was more it was shorter so that I could do a quicker video, because it gave me the key points, and it gave me like 10, and I was like, well, I'm only going to do a few of those. So I want to stick to these key points simply because you need to learn these first before you can do anything else on social media. So first of all, we got know your audience. Okay, so tailor your content to who you're trying to reach. You got staying consistent. Post regularly to stay on top of mind. And then use eye-catching visuals. So graphics and videos get way more attention. So I will actually get into that too. I'll show you guys a little bit of what I do. Engage, don't just post. So don't just go and post your things, so reply, comment, and start conversations, and share value first. Teach, entertain, or inspire before selling. Okay, so knowing your audience is one of the key points to affiliate marketing as a whole. And I say that because if you don't know where your audience lives, okay, then you're not going to get any sales. Okay, what I mean by this is, and I like the way that Wayne Crow, who owns the OSP system, I like how he teaches this, because when he talks about knowing your audience, he talks about there's 3 pawns, okay, and those pawns have the right. There's 2 that have the wrong kind of fish that you're going after, and then 1 has the right fish, and you need the right bait for the right fish, correct? So what you're going to do is you're going to figure out, when you have a product that you trust wholeheartedly and you can market to people, you're going to look at what it is that you can like where you're going to look at where your traffic is. That you're going to kind of look at the product and go through it and say, okay, who would be interested in this? For me, I'm in the make money online niche. I'm teaching people how to make money online. I'm giving them systems that actually work. But I need to know where my audience lives. So I'm going to obviously look for make money online, affiliate marketing, things like that. That's where my people are going to live. So I'm going to look for groups and stuff in social media that pertain to affiliate marketing, make money online, stuff like that, because those people are more likely to want something of mine rather than if I go to the wrong pond. So let's talk about going to the wrong pond. If you go to weight loss and health, you go to some group that has something to do with that, you're not going to get anywhere, because when you go to the weight loss and health, you're literally going to say, hey, check out this, and they're not going to be interested because they're there to lose weight and learn healthier ways to live. You're going to be sitting there saying, hey, check out this make money online thing. You're not going to get anywhere. So that's the first part, is that you want to know where your audience lives. So check out groups and things. And the best way to do this is, first of all, you go to Facebook. I'm just going to quickly show you guys here. You're going to go to search, and let's say you're going to type in make money, money online, okay? And simply just, type in make money online, okay? And then, I like to do this. When I'm searching for new groups to join, I like to go down to groups, and then what I do is I go public, okay? And this is the easiest way to do it. If you're not part of any groups already that, in these types of things, like in whatever niche you're in, if you're not already part of a group like that, then this is the easiest way to do it. But sometimes if you join a group through joining a program of some sort, you can sometimes use that for another how do I put this? If you join a group that has to do with one program, you can sometimes get some of the new members or get some of the members out of there and try and get them into another system that they might be interested in. That's one aspect, and they teach that in the OSP. But I don't like doing that because I feel like it's unethical, in the sense that if I go to another group that I've joined, I'm taking away from that person that owns that group, that runs that program, and that's not fair. So I would rather just come to these groups. I will join groups. So this one I would join because it has 68,000 members. But before you join, always go to the group first and check out the rules. Because sometimes you might want to post in there to get people interested, things like that. I don't usually post in there because I've already gone in and attracted people, but you can do it that way. So join groups. The key here is to join about 10 groups a day, and I would do anywhere from 20 to 50 ads a day. So what I mean by 20 to 50 ads, I don't mean like posting ads. I mean 20 to 50 ads as in friends. Friend 20 to 50 people. So that's about the soft, that's kind of the cap. You don't want to go above 50, because then Facebook will turn around and say, you know what, you're adding too many people, we don't like that. And then they will put you on a cooldown for a couple of days, and you don't want that. I've been there, it sucks, don't do it. So I found that about 20 to 50 is fine, and that should get you, start building your list that way. I would strongly suggest, though, before you do that, also make a business account. And I don't mean like turn your account into a business account. I mean start a new Facebook and use that only for your business. Okay. Another thing I want to draw your eyes to is I'm going to go to my actual account here, and I'm going to show you guys this is a professional Facebook. Okay. This is what your social media should look like. It should have, you know, build an affiliate income with one single link. Like this is promoting the OSP system, but this is something, you know, that you want to do. You want to have a nice banner like this that accurately, you know, has a picture of you or whatever. You know, there's me in my company sweater. Something neat like that, okay? Clean, crisp, whatever. And then you're going to come down and you're going to, you know, you're just going to set up different things, okay? I just wanted to show you guys that, okay? So that you're not, you know, and then you want to also edit your bio, okay? Edit your bio with the links that you recommend. So helping you succeed online, and then I've got a couple of links that they can check out. So that's one way, okay? That's one of the things I do, okay? So there's that. Then we come back here. I just want to quickly look at the next thing, which was staying consistent. Now you will see that every day, okay, and especially recently, because I've actually started recently posting, using social media a little bit more and posting every day. It doesn't matter what it is, I post every single day. I post usually 4 times a day, and that is what I do. People are expecting that. People, you know, first of all, it gets the word out, you know. You want to make sure you're posting at least 2 to 3 times, if not 4. And I say that because you want to do a warm-up. So what I do is I start with a warm-up. And usually a warm-up is something like, it could be something that's encouraging. So usually I start with something like that was kind of a joke I did this morning. It was just kind of a little a little fun, because I kind of have been going around lately calling myself the because everyone has their gimmick online, is what I was basically getting at. And I said Wayne Crow has Batman, Igor Kafetz is a list building champion. I couldn't really think of his gimmick, really, but he does go around and say he's the king of list building, so on and so forth. I would have to say, since getting into online with the things I know about technology and everything else, I would have to say in the industry, I'm the Iron Man of the industry. So it was kind of a joke, but that's kind of the gimmick I kind of like going with, because I do use a lot of technology and stuff like that. So, but anyway, so I start with a little warm-up post, and this is more so just to encourage people, you know, encourage them during their day, you know. So this is like posted very first thing in the morning. And yes, on Facebook I have to get on and post manually, but for Twitter and LinkedIn you can schedule your posts. Unfortunately, Facebook doesn't have that anymore, which sucks. I think they do still for mobile, but I'm not doing this on mobile, I'm doing this on a computer. So, you know, start with a warm-up post and then go into your value posts. And we'll get to that in a minute, because I already talked about that a little bit, but we'll get to the next point. So number 3 is Number 2 was staying consistent. Sorry, I don't know why I said number 3. Number 3 is use eye-catching videos. Now, if we go back to my profile here, you'll see that I've got some eye-catching photos. Sorry, and these photos are some of them have been made by me. This one was made by me. It was for my it's my thumbnail basically for the video that I just did 22 minutes ago. As you guys can see, it was my my lead gen secret video. This one was just kind of, you know, kind of quick. Really, I go into Canva and I make these photos. This is one that I made. It was from Canva again. This one was Canva. You know, they're all Canva except for this. This was actually generated for me. But these are all generated and they're eye-catching, right? And this does work. I do get people engaging with them. Don't be looking at the stats though and going, oh my goodness, you know, I'm not getting any clicks, I'm not getting this. Don't look at the stats. Don't pay attention to the stats. I am getting people seeing these. That's the thing. Even if they're not engaging, they're not liking, whatever, I'm still getting eyeballs. And they're still noticing. And that's all it takes, is for people to notice. But as people engage, you will, and then I post a little joke here too. But yeah, like you'll see that I've got the eye-catching photos. So something bright, something vibrant, something that really catches the eye. These are the kinds of photos I do here. So next, we're going to go into the next point. Just give me a quick second here to scroll up. So next, we're going to go into engage and don't just post. Now this one I can't really show you, but when I have someone comment on a post, it doesn't matter, it doesn't matter who it is. I usually try my best to contact them. Sometimes with all the stuff going on Facebook, I lose their comment or whatever. It's the same on my YouTube. Sometimes people have messaged me and it doesn't either show up in my notifications, or sometimes I've got many notifications coming in during the day and it gets lost. So that can happen, and sometimes it does happen, and I'm sorry if I have ever missed anyone that's on my YouTube. If I missed your comments, I'm sorry, but I do try to reach out. But always engage, don't just post. Reply, comment, start conversations. That one's pretty self-explanatory. So when, someone comments, reach out to them. Don't go right into a sales pitch. Reach out to them. Talk to them, get to know them, get them to, you've already done the work of trying to get them to know, like, trust you because they see your posts, but now you want to make sure that you're engaging with that person as well and starting a conversation with them, because being able to sell starts with a conversation. Okay, so being able to sell to someone starts with a conversation. Just start the conversation once they've replied and said, I want to know more or whatever. That's how you do that. Share value first. Now this one is very, very, very important, and I would have to say, if I could go and put these back into a list, categorized from 1 to, I think we have 5 points here, I would actually put this at the top. Now a lot of people come in and this is what they do. Okay, they go to their what's on your mind and they start going, hey, check out the OLSP system. I really love it, and I think you should get involved. Oops, I didn't even realize I made a mistake there. Involved. Here is my link, and then HTTPS your link here.com. Okay, so something like that. Okay, now, wow, I didn't think that was actually gonna show something, but anyway, your link here. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. That's not value. That is a crappy way of doing affiliate marketing in social media. And I want to draw a point to this, because you can't just post your link, okay? You can't just post your link and post crap like this, okay? I'm telling you right now, I did this. I struggled with social media marketing for a year and a half. I'm now 2 years into affiliate marketing, and I just started doing... this year I finally started really cracking down on, this year and at the end of last year I started kind of really cracking down on social media marketing, just because I wanted to learn it and figure out what these guys are doing that are making money off of social media like crazy. And I was trying to figure out, like, how are they doing it? What are they doing? And I'm telling you, this post right here is crap, okay? It's not going to work, and I will tell you why. You haven't given anyone anything to go off of to trust you. Now, when you share value, okay, you want to share something, and if we go back here and look at the bottom part, it says teach, entertain, or inspire before selling. So you'll notice that I don't sell I don't sell really. Um, with my videos and stuff, I do say, check out the description in the comment section for links. And I do recommend, my lead gen and stuff like that. But that's different because I'm showing results and stuff. That's stuff that's being taught, and also I'm showing results. Um, and YouTube, really, to me, they call it video marketing, so it's not really the same thing. Anyway, I'm talking about social media marketing. Let's go to first. I'm going to show you my setup of the day. So I know I posted like 6 times today, but this post right here was my warm-up. So I basically just did a quote of the day, which is what I always do to get people fired up for the day and give them some food for thought. And I usually do a quote, and then I write something like this, where I'm basically just doing a description of what the quote means to me and what I think it pertains to in my business. So when I first started building my business online, I craved control. I wanted everything to go according to plan, no surprises, no stress, da 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 da, right? So that's the first thing. I'm building value there, but I'm also hyping people up. I'm inspiring people, right? So this is the first post of the day. I always inspire people right off the bat. I don't do anything, and this does get, I do have people commenting and stuff. I'm trying to find a post right now. I know I've had 2 shares there. I keep getting shares though, at least. But I have had people like comment. I'm trying to. I had one recently, but I guess I've had 5 comments on that one. I've had I'm trying to think. I had likes right there. So you do get engagement, and again, don't worry about the numbers, but these posts, as they get engagement, will be shown to more people, and that's what's been happening. Now, you can't expect every post to go viral or anything like that, so don't expect viral results, but these are things that I've been doing in my social media lately that has been working. So then, sometimes I'll post little jokes during the day too, sometimes. I don't come to social media all the time, but because it does get kind of to the point where you start looking at this and looking at that, and then before you know it, you've wasted a bunch of time. But social media, if you are going to do it, you need to come in, do your post, engage with anyone that's engaged with you, and then that's it. And make sure you're making the photos, right? So here is my first post of the day where I'm talking about the OLSP system. So I'm showing my results, right? I'm showing a picture that has my results, and then I've got a little quote up here that says, "Let go of trying to be perfect and waiting for the perfect to start making money." So basically, what I do is I don't even really sell the OLSP system, okay? Here's what I do instead. When I first started with OLSP, I treated it like everything else. I played it safe. I followed the steps. Slowly, I waited until everything felt just right before I took action. But honestly, that mindset held me back. It wasn't until I said, "Forget perfect, let's go," that things started to change. So these are things, this is what I'm doing. This is building value. I'm not really selling the OLSP system. I'm simply talking about my journey based off of the quote of the day, because I pertain all these posts to the quote of the day that I originally posted first thing in the morning, and then I basically go into, when I first started, blah, 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 and I'm going through, I'm giving people advice and value here. I'm not talking about get the OLSP system, but then when someone does turn around and say, "Hey, I'm interested in that, can you send me more information?" I say, "Sure," and then I send them information on it. This is how you can get sales, guys, from social media marketing. You have to build the value first. You have to inspire and get those people excited first. You can't come into affiliate marketing, and I see it all the time, and it's gross. I'm telling you right now, it's gross. That first post that I was showing you guys when I was just kind of messing around and saying, "Hey, check out," when you're doing that, guys, it is disgusting, okay? It cannot be done that way. It looks horrible, it looks desperate, and the people that are on social media don't trust you, okay? Just because they're on your list does not mean they trust you. What you need to do is build the trust. You need to show your results. People love to see results on social media because these are real people. Not saying that, email marketing leads or anything like that aren't real. What I'm saying is that the people on social media, it's a little bit different compared to email marketing or something like that, because you need to show your results. These people are less trusting. Okay? They're less trusting because it is so easy to get scammed on Facebook. And because they're dealing with real people every single day, and they're dealing probably with the same people in the same industry, they want to make sure that they're going with someone that they trust. And if you're showing results and not really selling to them, they're going to feel more comfortable with you. Not to mention, if you're sharing value like this, they're going to be inspired and finally decide, hey, I want to ask this guy about this because that post really inspired me. And they might like what you say. And then what you can do is add some hashtags, some simple hashtags. Like for this map post, I added affiliate marketing, master affiliate profits, MEP journey, and done for you. That's how I do it, guys. Okay, and this has been getting engagement. My LinkedIn has been buzzing lately. I should have actually probably shown that one. But these posts are getting in front of people, and I've got people sharing my posts now and everything. So that is the way that I tackle this now. Again, these videos are to help you guys along as well. I'm doing these videos now to show you my journey and show you guys how I'm tackling certain things, but also to teach and inspire you guys to try it this way, because it does work, and I have seen it work finally. Before I used to post stuff just the way I did when I first showed you guys, like when you're doing the value. I used to post, hey, check out this product, and post my link, and it was just horrible. And it didn't work. I didn't get any engagement, and I got no... So then it made me think, well, social media is crap. It doesn't work. And, I would tell people, well, it doesn't work and stuff like that. Look at this, likes. I got 8 others. I got quite a few people that liked this post. And this is just my featured post. That's how it works. So, guys, keep these things in mind. If you want to check out my top 3 systems, you can do so by clicking below in the description or the comments section. I do highly recommend checking out Master Affiliate Profits, as Master Affiliate Profits is also a great place to learn about social media marketing. You can also learn about blogging and other things through MAP, and it is a great system. But there are 2 other systems in there that I recommend getting into. They are awesome. They do work. And also make sure you give a thumbs up and hit the bell notification if this has helped you. And also make sure you share the video to help the community grow. I would greatly appreciate it. Thanks for checking out my video, guys, and you guys have an awesome weekend. Cheers.